Hey guys, what's going on? Team Washer here today. And so I'm just getting ready to start the video for the day. Today's going to be how to clean your mags out. It's just easier. It's a quick, fast video. I don't have a lot of time today because next Tuesday, so 5 days from now or something like that, I start school. So I will be coming out with a video probably next Monday. Or this coming Monday, since it's going to be my vlog day. I'll talk a little bit about it in my vlog. But it's going to be hard for me to try to keep up uploads daily. So I know I'm on an upload streak or whatever, but I may have to let that go just because school's more important. Last year I didn't do the best, so this year I got to get in it and try to go hard. So anyways, we're gonna just start the video, and then tomorrow is Friday. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. Tomorrow I may have to work, so tomorrow's gonna be an airsoft video. I don't know of what. I don't know. Maybe I'll do another tech video just for the hell of it, just because I have nothing going on. So. Or maybe I'll do a Q&A or something. I don't know. I'll see if I can do a Q&A. But anyways, guys, let's get into the video with how to clean your mags, how to oil your mags, and how to take your mags apart. Alright guys, so now that we have the mag in our hands, make sure it's empty. So I don't know if you guys can hear it, but there is some BBs in it. So we're gonna, you can tell there's some BBs in it. So we're gonna open this up. There's 1, 3. Alright. Alright, probably not a good thing to set them on the counter, but just for the heck of it, we're gonna set them over off to the side here. 1 second here. Alright, so now that we're back, we also have these up top here. So we're going to throw these away in the garbage. And make sure you shut that door too. And that's it. So I'm going to go put these in the garbage. I'll be right back. There's a lot more than I expected, actually. So now that we have nothing in our mag, there should be a little like jingle around. You're going to want to get your screwdriver, depending on what that is. So this is a Phillips screwdriver for me. So I'm going to take my screwdriver here, I have, and I'm just going to unscrew it. It's kind of hard looking through the LCD on my camera. It might not want to unscrew, so let me unscrew this. It depends on what you have. Some are Allen's, some are screwdrivers, some are flatheads. Just this in particular is a Phillips. So let me unscrew this. I'll get right back to you guys. So now that we're back, I haven't really taken the screw out all the way, so I'm going to do that now. But while I'm doing this, just make sure this is only for high caps. If you don't know what a high cap is, look on the bottom of your magazine. If it has a little wheel like this that you can push, and it makes this noise, that is a high cap. If there's no wheel you can push, and it's just like flat, nothing here on the bottom except for maybe a screw, you have a mid cap. And you should have to fill that through the top. High caps, you fill them through here, and then there's a winding mechanism I'll get into that winds them up into your gun. So I'll pull this mag apart so you guys can see it. But now that I have the screw out, as you guys can see, here's the screw right here. We're gonna move this aside, and then so let's just keep track of this screw. You're gonna want to put that off to the side. So we'll just keep that over there. All right. So now that you guys have that, you guys, if you can, push on the bottom. It should push up this top piece. As you can see, there's in there's out. See how it pushes it up a tiny bit? You can also grab your screwdriver and go in here and just push it lightly. Don't jam it because it could break some things. Once you have it, you should be able to get a pretty good grasp, and you should be able to pull this out. Have a little wiggle. Alright, so when that comes out, you should have just the straight case. There should be nothing in it. You should be able to see through the end. If you want, you can collect these. I don't know why you would, but if you're getting into fixing mags, you may want to keep some shells. Just in case. I have came across some where they don't have this, and they have just this. And I have had some of these, so I will keep these and put them in shells. And they work fine. You just gotta make sure some are higher megs than others, so you just gotta find the right shell to fit it. Alright, so now that we moved on to here, you got your main parts. Here's your spin that at the bottom of the meg, this is what you spin. This is all you spin right here. Then you turn it over, and you should, this little weight here, there you go. This weight should be spinning every time you go like this. If it's not, it means then it's full. Alright? So as you can see, it's spinning. Alright? So, now that you have this, everything's still working. You know everything's working. Now, you can take apart, on mine, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws that you take apart. They always should be on the side with the weight. If not, they will be on this side, but I've never seen a meg with screws on this side. So, let's take this apart. I'll be right back when I take it apart. Alright guys, so now that we have them all out, these two did not come out, but these, I'm sorry, this one did not come out. It's fine. I mean, as long as you can pull it apart, which I can, you should be fine. Oh, there's already a piece that fell out. So anyways, now that we'll just pull this apart, be super careful. Like this slide already came apart, and there's a spring here. This is what releases your tension in your, see there's that screw that came out. This is what releases your BBs every time it shoots. You cannot lose that spring. So I'm going to be super careful. Grab it when it comes out. Make sure you don't lose this. So here's my spring right here. It's still connected. I'll zoom in. It's still connected to the little mechanism that it pulls out. That's okay. If you can keep it that way, keep it that way. Okay? Alright, so now be super careful because under this weight is another spring. So when you take this off, wiggle it back and forth. Make sure your screws are out. Mine are, so I don't quite understand what's holding this. Oh yeah, right here. So if you can try to get this little thing off, this little washer, looks to be like mine's flattened on there, so I may just have to rip it off. I'll be right back. I'm going to try to get a flat head and try to get this off. If you guys can see it, it's this washer right here. It was just a little one that goes around. Try to get a flat head and pop it off. If you guys can't get it off, on this Vulcan mag, it looks like somebody tried to already fix this, and it kept coming off, so they just pounded it flat. So I don't know if I'll be able to get this off. I will try, but I do have another mag over there, off this way, so I can, it's the same mag, So it shouldn't change, but I'll try that one, see if they pounded that one too. Otherwise, I'll move to a different Vulcan mag, and I know for sure that one doesn't because I've cleaned that one. So I'll be right back and try to get this off. Back, we have these two parts. So they go together like this, alright, and then they slide back in your shell. So there should be nothing on these anymore except for this gear. I'm gonna move this stuff aside because I know I just bumped it. You guys already saw that. Alright, so now it's your choice of what you want to do. I'm going to oil these mags just because mine was getting a little tough to spin. I'll show you guys how to do all of that. But if you guys just want to wash them or clean them or whatever, but I suggest every time you take them apart, make sure you put oil on it. Just in my opinion, I feel like every time you take it apart, the oil drips off or whatever. If you wash it, the oil comes off. So oil it. If it's not oiled, you can jam up the entire thing, and then you have to throw your mag away. Or if you, I guess, really like the mag and it does jam up, let me know. Email me at teammilitiaairsoft@gmail.com. It's in the description below too. If you guys email me, I could take a look at your mag and let you know what's wrong with it. But anyways, guys, so we're going to set this piece aside. Make this piece with the gear here. And I use this Helix Airsoft 3W silicone oil. It's $10 at my local store. So that's where I got mine. Otherwise, use Rem oil, it's called. Remington gun oil. There is some silicone in that. But you're going to want to, with the silicone, you want to go anywhere that there's a moving part that you're going to want to oil. So we're going to pop this cap off. There we go. Alright, so now that we have that, you're going to want to oil here, where that little gear is. Alright, you're going to want to probably oil in here. Probably all around this gear here. Alright, and then you're going to want to oil in here. Alright, so it should look like this. Now, what you're going to want to do is put this aside, because the oil, as long as you don't drop it or anything, won't go bad. This piece, and we'll zoom in a little bit. Alright, so this piece is your main piece. It clips into this gear. So this back here. It clips into these gears, these gear teeth, I should say, go into these gear teeth, and then it sits in there. These hold little BBs, so every time you wind it, these BBs go around, and go around and feed up the mag. Alright, so you're going to want to probably take this apart and oil the inside of here if you want, but for sure, hold on here, make sure you guys get it in the right spot, but you guys are for sure going to want to oil these teeth around it here. And if you want to take the time, you can also oil in the teeth. But usually my oil just goes in the teeth. So as you guys can see, I just oiled around it. That should do the job because you obviously oiled all in here, which is where it sits. So now I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to set this. Wait, real quick, before we do that, we're going to put this piece back on. So get your little bronze thing and your weight, and make sure the one with, there should be like little teeth on one side. Focus. Alright, sorry guys, but there should be little teeth here on this side compared to this side. You're going to want the side with no teeth to go down, all right, and then just hold it. You're gonna get oil on you. You just gotta get kind of over that. And then the side with the little lip on it, or the hollowed out side, I say, should go to the bottom. Oh my God. Just push that in there real nice and good. Now be careful because it may fall back out. So if you push it in hard enough, though, it shouldn't. Alright, so now we're going to take this piece like I just had, and we're just going to drop it in there. Don't mess with it. Just make sure it spins real nice. Alright. Alright, so now there's that piece. We have that done. Now we're going to set this aside. And we're going to pull this piece out. We'll zoom out over here. There we go. Alright. So now you guys are going to find your little tire and your spring. Now if you left it correctly, you should be fine. But just for the heck of it, I'm going to pull it apart. So, if you guys cannot see that, one side is a perfect 90. And the other side is kind of bent. This side here. This side's kind of bent out, small. The one that has a perfect 90 and is big should always go down through this little hole, alright? So, it's got to sit on this little pedestal here. I always like to put it on the pedestal first. Hold on here. Alright, so, this is going to be a little buggy now, of course. I put it on the pedestal first, and then clip it through. So it should be like that. You should be able to see it sticking out through the bottom. So I don't know if you guys can see it. I can see it through my LCD. And then you'll have this piece right here. Alright. You're going to attempt to put this back in this. Alright. So the way I do it is I just put it on first. And then sit here and monkey with it, and yeah, that's always fun. But it should sit like that. Just like, alright, so I gotta find that part now. 1 second. Alright, so now after looking at it, yeah, it won't probably stay. Just an FYI. So we're gonna put that on there. Get that back there. And perfect. Alright, so you're going to want to hold this now. This is where it becomes tricky. So, you're going to want to hold that spring on there the entire time, alright? So now that we have those two pieces, you're going to want to flip. Oh, no, wait. Before we do that, we're going to put this piece in. There's a little... Hold on here. That little piece, alright? We're going to put that back in the slot. You should have a little slot. On here. You should have a little slot right there, alright? You're going to put that in there. It should stand up straight. There you go. So now, this is obviously your probably most delicate piece here. We're going to zoom out so I can get the main shot. So we're going to push this stuff aside. Alright, so now that you have everything here, you're going to want to probably take the side with the thing, whatever you feel comfortable with. And sometimes you can get the spring to stay like this, if you hold it long enough. And you're just going to lightly, oh, mine just flung out. 1 second here, guys. I'll be right back when, wait, never mind, I got it. Alright. So now if you're lucky, I'm going to try to do this. You're going to want to take your little door. Make sure the little grip thing, or the little knobby is in the back. And it just sits in this little tray here. We're going to leave the spring out just because that takes another hand. So, hold on here though. Ouch. Alright. Alright, so this may not be the easiest task. I understand that. Actually, yeah, like I said, the door is a bad idea. Alright, so now we have the door out. We can just focus on trying to get this put together. So you're going to have to try to kind of work with it. It will go together though, I promise. Alright, so now that it's together, everything's inside. Alright? You're going to want to put this back together. The side with the weight, remember, this goes on. Before though, you're going to oil it. So if you want, you can put in a couple screws. I'm going to, just so I can oil it. You don't have to oil this piece, but again, it makes it a lot easier to function it. And plus, I'm trying to like get this camera and everything. So, all right. So I just put in one screw there. It should be good, but you know. All right. So you can wash this piece too, but I'm just gonna oil this up because I don't want this being all dusty and gritty. And when you spin the wheel on your mag and you can feel like sand in it, do not use that mag. Clean it out. All right. That is a horrible mag. So as you can see, I just oiled this up. Make sure you pinch it together, flip it over. Now, just kidding, it's on this side, the opposite side with the weight. Now, if you didn't put that piece in there with the gears that I oiled up with that little coil, and you don't put it in there right, you won't get the whole thing. Alright, so as you can see, I didn't make it, so I gotta take this apart, I believe, and redo it. So that's just kinda, it sucks, yeah, I know, but you gotta do it right, otherwise your mag won't work. So I'll be right back when I get everything put together and I get this wheel working. Alright guys, so I'm super sorry about this whole like audio issue. My camera did not pick up my audio, so this is what I was talking about. Today's just not been a good day. But so I'm just gonna do this voiceover real quick. But anyways, right now I am just putting the screws back in together. I got it all fixed. So I'm just putting in the screws and then I'm going to put it in the case. That's about it. Pretty standard. Make sure you guys put in your main gear on the other side of this mag that I'm showing you. But I'm going to just speed this up so it doesn't take so much time. And super sorry for what happened. Just my camera's not working well.